Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Condors of Honolulu.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Let's go now. Black swap. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they'll audible to something else.
On second down, here's Kaepernick.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's third down.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's Jackson to return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Now Fields.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Fields throw taken in by Slayton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. Again, Fields. Catch made by Slayton. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Here we go. Good.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of it.
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
3rd and 9 here.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now they'll change things up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense.
Now, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, you know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yellow, go.
To throw, Kaepernick. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Kaepernick going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Kaepernick. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Set, ready. Yellow, line. Blue, strike. Strike, strike. Strike, check, strike. Ready?
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now Fields going to move him around.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Don't jump, ready? Extend.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll go down at the 28.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Back to throw. Fields.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try.
From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And this one is right through.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
And one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Okay, right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Steal. Check steal. Ready.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, 38. Set.
Kaepernick now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good, and that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
On the double.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Okay,
First
ready?
and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
43 rail.
Again, it's Kaepernick. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors have cut it back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback in the news after saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, Fields. Complete to his giant Jalen Hyatt. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
up the middle with Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now 2nd and 5. Fields changing the play.
2nd and 5 now.
Fields.
They'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Fields.
Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
And now an audible here into something else. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton.
Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's go now.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready. Ready,
A
ready.
real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Blaster, 6. Ready, go. Ready.
To throw is Kaepernick. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Got it.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
25-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Here we go.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Fields going to change things up here.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Fields. Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now that play stopped by Drake Jackson.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down carry for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Fields now to throw.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has had a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now it's Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Here we go.
Again, Fields.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now Fields going to move them around. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Justin Fields
doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
97. Ready?
Kaepernick going to throw. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, Kaepernick throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's another. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Here's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Kaepernick now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Condors' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Ready.
Kaepernick looking to throw for it. It's complete. But he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Fields changing the play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Fields throwing again.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. Fields on first down. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Off play action, Fields. Hyatt has got it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Here we go. 575. Go.
Back to throw, Fields. That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Giants 37, Condors 13.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 10. Right.
Again, it's Barkley. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Don't jump. Ready?
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Taking it about the 36. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go, Scott.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. A handoff. Barkley running left. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
This is 2nd and 8.
Go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I never return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Stop short of the goal line. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready?
McCaffrey looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Ready?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on, stay.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, ready. Blue, black.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Here we go.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Giants are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York.